Dear Heavenly Father, the wellspring of all knowledge and the boundless ocean of wisdom, I come before you now, humbled and awestruck by your magnificent creation. The dawn breaks, painting the sky with hues of grace, a daily testament to your unfailing artistry and boundless love. I thank you for this new day, for the breath in my lungs, for the strength in my limbs, and for the very ability to seek understanding in this complex world you have crafted. I am grateful for the gift of learning, for the insatiable curiosity you have planted within my soul, a yearning to unravel the mysteries that surround me, to grasp the intricate workings of your divine design. Yet, Father, my heart is heavy, burdened by the weight of my own inadequacies. I confess that my pursuit of knowledge is often clouded by pride, by the temptation to seek recognition rather than genuine understanding. I stumble, I falter, I lose my way in the labyrinth of information, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of data that floods my senses. The path to wisdom seems steep and arduous, fraught with challenges that test my resolve and shake my confidence. I find myself distracted by fleeting pleasures, by the allure of instant gratification, and I neglect the diligent study that is required to truly comprehend the truths you have laid before me. Forgive me, Father, for these moments of weakness, for the times when I prioritize worldly pursuits over the pursuit of your divine wisdom. Forgive me for the times when I allow doubt and fear to paralyze me, preventing me from embracing the challenges that lie ahead. I stand at the foot of a towering mountain of knowledge, and I feel so small, so insignificant. The textbooks loom like impenetrable fortresses, the concepts dance just beyond my grasp, and the deadlines press upon me with relentless force. I yearn to excel, to master the subjects that I study, but I often feel lost in a sea of information, struggling to navigate the currents of complex ideas. I know that true wisdom comes not from mere accumulation of facts, but from a deeper understanding of the underlying principles, from the ability to connect disparate concepts and to apply them to real-world situations. And yet, I struggle to achieve this synthesis, to transform knowledge into wisdom. The pressure to succeed weighs heavily on my shoulders. The expectations of family, friends, and even myself create a constant tension, a fear of failure that gnaws at my spirit. I worry about exams, about grades, about the future that stretches before me, uncertain and unknown. I compare myself to others, to those who seem to effortlessly grasp the concepts that elude me, and I feel a pang of envy, a sense of inadequacy that undermines my motivation. I know that this comparison is futile, that each of us has our own unique strengths and weaknesses, our own individual path to follow. And yet, I struggle to silence the voice of self-doubt, the insidious whisper that tells me I am not good enough, that I will never achieve my goals. I desperately seek your guidance, Father, your divine intervention in my intellectual pursuits. I need your wisdom to illuminate the path before me, to guide me through the darkness of confusion and uncertainty. I need your strength to overcome the challenges that I face, to persevere through the difficult moments when I feel like giving up. I need your grace to forgive my shortcomings, to release me from the burden of self-doubt, and to empower me to embrace my full potential. I long for the clarity of mind, the focus of attention, and the unwavering determination that are necessary to succeed in my studies. I pray for the ability to discern truth from falsehood, to separate the essential from the trivial, and to apply my knowledge for the betterment of myself and the world around me. I am reminded of the words of Proverbs, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding." I understand that the pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey, a continuous process of learning and growth. I am committed to this journey, Father, to dedicating myself to the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. But I cannot do it alone. I need your constant guidance, your unwavering support, and your boundless grace. I ask for your blessing on my studies, that you would open my mind to new ideas, that you would sharpen my intellect, and that you would fill my heart with a love for learning. Grant me the patience to persevere through difficult challenges, the humility to admit my mistakes, and the courage to ask for help when I need it. Let my pursuit of knowledge be guided by a desire to serve you and to glorify your name. Now, consider how this applies when you grapple with complex philosophical arguments, much like St. Thomas Aquinas himself. Picture him not merely as a distant historical figure, but as a fellow seeker of truth, wrestling with paradoxes and ambiguities that still resonate today. His brilliance wasn't solely in memorization, but in his capacity to synthesize disparate concepts into a coherent whole, a skill honed through prayer, contemplation, and unwavering faith. To that end, Father, I specifically invoke the intercession of St. Thomas Aquinas. I beseech him, your faithful servant and brilliant theologian, to guide my intellect and illuminate my understanding. May his example inspire me to approach my studies with humility, diligence, and a deep reverence for truth. May he intercede on my behalf, that I may be granted the grace to grasp complex concepts, to articulate my thoughts clearly and persuasively, and to use my knowledge to serve your glory. I ask that he assist me in developing a disciplined mind, capable of sustained concentration and critical thinking. I also pray for the strength to resist intellectual arrogance, the temptation to believe that I have all the answers. Instead, may I always remain open to new perspectives, willing to learn from others, and eager to deepen my understanding of your divine wisdom. Furthermore, envision the pursuit of knowledge not as a solitary endeavor, but as a communal journey. Just as Aquinas engaged in rigorous debate with his peers, so too may I seek out opportunities for collaboration and discussion. Iron sharpens iron, as the proverb says, and by engaging with others, I can refine my own understanding and broaden my perspectives. Grant me the wisdom to choose my companions wisely, to surround myself with those who are genuinely committed to truth and who will challenge me to grow intellectually and spiritually. Help me to cultivate a spirit of intellectual generosity, to be willing to share my knowledge with others and to learn from their insights. Conversely, shield me from the allure of intellectual vanity, the desire to impress others with my knowledge rather than to use it for their benefit. Protect me from the temptation to engage in unproductive arguments, to defend my own opinions at all costs, and to dismiss opposing viewpoints without careful consideration. Instead, may I always approach intellectual discussions with humility, respect, and a genuine desire to learn. Grant me the grace to listen attentively to others, to understand their perspectives, and to respond with kindness and compassion, even when I disagree with them. Looking at the practical side, may I utilize my time wisely, prioritizing my studies and avoiding distractions that hinder my progress. Help me to develop a disciplined schedule, to allocate sufficient time for reading, reflection, and prayer. Grant me the focus and concentration necessary to absorb and retain information and to apply it effectively in my studies. May I approach each task with diligence and perseverance, refusing to give up when faced with challenges or setbacks. Reflecting on this journey so far, we perceive not a mere collection of entreaties, but a tapestry woven with threads of aspiration, contrition, and a profound yearning for divine resonance. The individual fibers, representing our struggles, ambitions, and vulnerabilities, intertwine to form a cohesive image, a portrait of the human spirit striving for enlightenment under a celestial gaze. The undercurrents of this discourse reveal a deeper truth, that the pursuit of knowledge transcends the acquisition of mere facts and figures. It is, in essence, a pilgrimage towards understanding, a quest for the sublime wisdom that permeates the very fabric of existence. It's about more than merely accumulating information. It's a transformation of perception. The echoes of St. Thomas Aquinas' intellectual rigor serve not just as a historical reference, but as a living testament to the transformative power of disciplined thought and unwavering faith. His legacy invites us to embrace intellectual humility, to approach the vast ocean of knowledge with both reverence and a relentless thirst for discovery. His journey, though centuries past, mirrors our own striving towards clarity amidst the complexities of our modern world. In light of these interwoven insights, the path forward emerges not as a straight, well-paved road, but as a winding ascent, a challenging climb towards a summit of deeper understanding. Each step, though potentially arduous, is imbued with purpose, driven by the conviction that the pursuit of knowledge, when guided by faith and humility, leads ultimately to a more profound connection with the divine. The image of the student wrestling with textbooks and grappling with complex concepts takes on a new dimension. It becomes a metaphor for the human condition itself, a perpetual struggle to make sense of the world, to overcome limitations, and to reach for something higher. The academic challenges are but microcosms of the larger existential questions we face. Drawing these strands together, we are left with a sense of anticipation, a feeling that the journey is far from over, but that the direction has been clarified. The prayer has served as a compass, aligning our aspirations with divine guidance. The final vista, though still veiled, promises a glimpse of a deeper, more profound truth. And so, Father, as I draw near to the close of this heartfelt plea, I realize that the true essence of this prayer extends far beyond the hallowed halls of academia, beyond the dusty tomes and late-night study sessions. It's about something far grander, a principle that resonates through every facet of our existence. It's about the relentless pursuit of understanding in all its forms, not just the acquisition of knowledge, but the cultivation of wisdom, the discernment of truth, and the application of both to the betterment of ourselves and the world around us. The invocation of St. Thomas Aquinas serves not as a mere academic crutch, but as a beacon, illuminating the path towards intellectual humility and unwavering faith. His example reminds us that true knowledge is not born of arrogance or self-importance, but of a deep respect for the mysteries that surround us, a willingness to learn from others, and an unshakable commitment to seeking your divine truth. It's a challenge to embrace the unknown, to question assumptions, and to continuously strive for a more profound understanding of your creation. This quest for understanding, this relentless pursuit of wisdom, is not a solitary endeavor. It's a communal journey, a tapestry woven with the threads of shared experience, intellectual exchange, and mutual support. It demands that we approach each other with kindness and compassion, that we listen attentively to opposing viewpoints, and that we engage in respectful dialogue, even when we disagree. It calls us to be both teachers and learners, constantly seeking to expand our horizons and to share our knowledge with others. Ultimately, this prayer is a testament to the transformative power of faith and intellect working in harmony. It's a recognition that true wisdom is not simply an accumulation of facts, but a deep understanding of the underlying principles that govern our universe, a knowledge that is grounded in love, compassion, and a desire to serve your divine purpose. It's a call to action, a challenge to embrace our intellectual gifts, to cultivate our minds, and to use our knowledge to make the world a better place. The true practice begins now, not in the sterile environment of the library, but in the vibrant tapestry of everyday life. It begins with a conscious effort to approach each situation with curiosity, humility, and a genuine desire to learn. It begins with a willingness to listen to others, to consider their perspectives, and to engage in respectful dialogue, even when we disagree. It begins with a commitment to using our knowledge for the benefit of others, to serving your divine purpose, and to making the world a more just and compassionate place. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never lose sight of the ultimate goal: to know you better, to serve you more faithfully, and to live a life that is pleasing in your sight. Amen.